Hi, I'm Vuthy Ou, and I've been dancing ballroom for many years. But then I started dancing contemporary dance about 3.5 years ago because it's awesome and I love it. What's really unique and engaging about this process and working with Kun-Yang is you get to be more than just a person. You can become a concept, you can become an instrument to really express very abstract, I feel like that's a really generic word, but very specific abstract feelings versus just being a character in a piece or having a story per se. So it allows you to become almost more than human. What I find really interesting about working with Kun-Yang is he's a badass dancer. Am I allowed to say that on this video? He's a badass dancer. And just being able to work with somebody of that skill level is really fantastic. Also within the company itself, there are other badass dancers. Everybody has their different strengths, but it's inspiring in general to just pull from the resources available. The most valuable thing that I've been getting from working with Kun-Yang is not just learning to move, but learning a completely different way to see movement, to watch dance itself, because again, coming from getting into dance very late and also coming from a ballroom background and then starting with jazz, it's very literal. Like coming into an environment where it's much more than just the movement, it's what you're communicating. You have a much larger vocabulary, and a lot of time, actually all the time, I'm feeling like I'm playing catch up, but getting the right information from a source like Kun-Yang, who's done everything and basically that I want to do and has the understanding that I want to have, it's a fantastic resource to dig into. And really it's, the big part is not just learning how a different way to see dance, but a different way to feel dance. It's not just, okay, stretch as much as I can, do this, get my leg as high as possible, and then spin as much as possible. It's a different way to feel and to watch dance, and it's much deeper. So from chess itself, I hope the audience gets a sense of, even though we're competing and we're fighting with each other, when you peel away the layers, we all want the same thing. We all come from the same place. We want the same thing, even though we have maybe different opposing methods of getting to that place. We all have to remember that we come from that same familiar place, and we're all shooting for the same thing.